And now, your First Alert 5 weather.
And welcome back, everyone. After a pretty nice day here in southern Colorado, seeing a little bit of banded moisture setting up, coming out of parts of Fremont County, extending into Teller County. Some of that trying to work its way across parts of El Paso County, mainly the Palmer Divide. Most of this not reaching the ground. It hasn't really done so in the Springs, although we did get an earlier report of some graupel. That's that soft pellet form of snow out towards Old Colorado City and Manitou Springs, whereas most of the accumulation so far this evening has been up towards parts of Teller County. And beware, there could be some slick and icy spots overnight tonight, as whatever snow did fall could refreeze or turn to ice by tomorrow morning. Right now in Colorado Springs, we are at 45 degrees, light winds, humidity pretty comfortable at 40%. For Pueblo, a bit more of a breeze here at the Riverwalk versus the Springs, outside temperature at 35. And in Monument right now, 37 degrees, light winds, so the feels like temperature actually mirroring the actual air temperature. Now tomorrow, I think it'll be a lot like what we saw today. For the mountain areas, more snow expected as low pressure gets closer to the state of Colorado, especially by Wednesday night. And some of it, again, tries to move into parts of Teller County, maybe up towards the Palmer Divide, down into Huerfano County. And then notice by tomorrow night, it looks like some of that does move through the eastern plains. This would mainly just be some lightly scattered rain or snow showers. That's probably the best chance locally outside of that mountain threat and possibly some light precip up in Teller County. Now that said, I think we stay dry in the Springs and Pueblo over the next 24 hours. We'll keep it mostly clear to partly cloudy on Wednesday. Temperature-wise, pretty much on par with what we saw today. So the big weather maker has been this area of low pressure still off the coast of California, but beginning to move inland. Now it doesn't move a whole lot over the next 24 hours, so it continues to feed that supply of energy and moisture into our state's mountains. But eventually by Wednesday night to Thursday, we start to see it move overhead. Mainly stays north of us, so any lower elevation snow favors areas in northern Colorado as opposed to southern Colorado. For us, unfortunately, look at these lines. Notice how fast they're going. Yeah, you may have guessed. That means a return of some strong and gusty winds. I'll get to more on that in a second. First, that mountain threat for snow, it does continue with winter weather advisories all the way through Thursday morning. And again, for the plains, some strong winds expected to develop by Thursday morning. I think gusts across the urban corridor will generally be around 25 to 45 miles per hour. For the southeastern mountains, could see gusts by Thursday morning up near 50. Your lows tonight down to the 20s and low 30s here in southern Colorado. Highs tomorrow, they're going to be pretty similar to what we saw today. Fairly seasonal for this time of the year, topping out in the middle to upper 40s in the Springs and lower 50s in Pueblo. Here's a look at your super 7-day forecast. Still keeping a close eye on Thursday's wind potential, as I think we will see an elevated fire weather risk. Also dry through the weekend, but potentially unsettled early next week. For Pueblo, breezy to gusty through Friday in this current setup. It doesn't favor any snow, but that could change early next week. Canyon City, I've got highs in the 40s and 50s through the end of the weekend, then some cooler, maybe snowier weather in the extended forecast. And for Woodland Park, a few flurries or light snow showers tonight into Wednesday. Dry through the upcoming weekend after that, with snow possible by next week. Stay tuned. We'll have more News 5 at 6 after the break.